Rebuilding Together, East Bay North. Hello and welcome. This video is an introduction to Rebuilding Together to help you get to know a little bit more about this nonprofit, their partnership with AOTA, Samuel Merritt University, and some of the processes and procedures used to serve Rebuilding Together's clients, or neighbors as they like to call them. Okay, let's get started. Rebuilding Together got its start in 1973 in Midland, Texas, from a group of concerned neighbors who saw a need in their community to fix homes that were in disrepair for people who could not afford to fix them. Since then, Rebuilding Together has grown into a large national nonprofit serving communities all over the United States with over 170 local affiliates serving seniors, veterans, and those with disabilities. In 2001, Rebuilding Together and AOTA formed a partnership for Rebuilding Together's Safe at Home program, where occupational therapists worked with Rebuilding Together staff to provide home assessments and make recommendations for clients to live safely in the home. Occupational therapists also worked with homeowners after the repairs and modifications were completed to provide training for use of new adaptive equipment and the modifications in fall prevention strategies and other services to increase the residents' safety and independence and to allow them to age in place in their communities. As part of its plan to continue this partnership, AOTA reaches out to universities and Rebuilding Together affiliates to connect instructors with staff who may want to work together, which is exactly what happened with Samuel Merritt University and Rebuilding Together East Bay North. In 2021, SMU and Rebuilding Together started its pilot internship program to bring occupational therapy services to neighbors who seek help with home modifications and other services from Rebuilding Together. Through working together, SMU occupational therapy interns and Rebuilding Together staff further Rebuilding Together's mission to bring warmth, safety, and independence to residents by revitalizing homes and neighborhood facilities, and its vision to have safe homes and communities for everyone. Now that you've learned a little bit more about SMU and Rebuilding Together's partnership, let's look at Rebuilding Together East Bay North's office site and website.